Welcome back to Born of Unsilenced Voices on February the 25th, 2026. This is a space for truth, spoken without fear, without apology, and without permission. This is not entertainment. This is testimony. I hope everyone has been enjoying their week. If you all are in colder climates, please stay warm. If not, enjoy. As mentioned in Time of a Shift, some of Quantum CQ Sense's content begins transitioning here. Take a moment to like, subscribe, because I want to hear the real you. With that being said, let's step into the truth. If anyone is wondering why I am shifting videos from one channel to another, here's the truth. When I was guided to start my first channel, Quantum CQ Sense, it wasn't about perfection. It wasn't about production. It was therapeutic for me. Child, I was pushing record just to breathe. I was using my voice to release weight I had been carrying for years. I wasn't studying thumbnails. I wasn't even making sure that the images stayed on the screen to the entirety of the video. At that time, the only thing that mattered was that I spoke. And like I always say, I'm not perfect. We live, we make mistakes, and we learn, and then we adjust. That is life. Young ones. Growth sometimes look like correcting what you didn't even realize needed to be corrected. Looks like evolving, not embarrassment. So yes, I shifted. Not because I failed, but because I'm growing. In my life, I've noticed something. People who watched me grow up still expect me to stay small. My growth offends them. It shakes something in their spirit because they see in me someone they could only dream of being. And when that happens, oh, trust me, your enemies start crawling out the woodworks, ready to tear down what they can't build, ready to attack your character because they can't touch your light. I've seen the side eyes. I've heard the rumors. I felt the silence. When your name walked into a room before I did. All that shade, all that noise, because I dare to shine. So go ahead and laugh when I stumble. At least I get back up. At least I face my flaws, my own mistakes. And I never try to hang them on somebody else. Can you say the same? Oh, no, you never confront me. You never compete with me. You'd rather smile in my face, hide envy behind politeness, ego behind concern, pride behind that practice calm, all while stabbing me in the back with meaningless compliments, sweet words that cut deeper than silence. Each one left me bleeding quietly, like an animal that learned not to cry out. But I've listened. I've felt, I've seen, every word wrapped in beauty, disguised as wisdom and grace. yet crafted to shrink me, to warn others about me. Those wounds to my heart, those blows to my self-esteem, they carry fear, shame, guilt, but none of it belongs to me. It was never about me. It was about you and the pain you keep hiding from. Your words weren't always cruel. You draped them in concern you never felt, pretending to care while hammering accusations at me with false convictions. But I've always known it was you all along. Every disdainful glance, every bitter word was a calculated weight meant to crush me, to make you feel taller, wiser, stronger, superior. You tried to shrink me, to dim my fire, but I felt it all. I saw the truth behind your mask. Now, everyone keeps saying I've changed. Yes, I have. Not for the worse. We all carry flaws, but my soul sees more clearer than ever. I see your fears. I see the shape of what you needed me to be, so you could breathe, so you could feel safe. In your eyes, I wasn't meant to grow. I wasn't meant to stretch into the skin Jehovah gave me. I wasn't meant to walk in the shoes I earned, I paid for, I claimed as mine. But I did. I stretched, I walked, I became, and every step I take now reminds me I am no longer what you hoped or what you feared. I am fully, fiercely myself. So you're upset that I'm healing, that I want real peace, love, security, and happiness. The very promise Jehovah made to us, and is the only one fulfilling it in my life. Janet Jackson asked, "What has he done for you lately?" Sit with that for a minute. Let it sink in. When I said I don't have any contracts with any of you all anymore, I meant it. I meant it deep down in my bone marrow. I have only 4 contracts tied to my name. 4 sacred connections with the people entrusted to me. Those contracts begin and end in precise order, and none of your names appear on that list. This is the reality of breaking promises. This is what happens when you renege, when you fail to honor your word. I walk away, stronger, freer, and untouched. The chains you tried to bind me with, you gotta cut them. Let them loose. Let them go so you can be you. Let me help you all wipe those fake smiles off your faces. Let me help you all fill those whispers with my truths. Let me help you all silence those mouths that laugh so loud. Now that I'm speaking the language of your own pain, I can't be managed, controlled by unhealed children masquerading in adult bodies. I have humbled myself before only one being, and none of you are God. How tragic, how desperate that you needed me broken just so you could feel whole. Like that sweet potato pie after Sunday dinner. No, there is nothing left to say. Nothing. We don't need to talk for me to be heard. We don't need your approval for you all to recognize my worth. I will never dim my light to fit inside your tiny makeshift boxes. I will not swallow my feelings to keep peace with you. I know my value. I know my power. Walking away, I did it with no hesitation, no regrets. My yeses made me sick, poison running through me every time I gave in. But my no's, my no is liberation, a fire, a song you can't stop hearing, no matter how hard you try. These boundaries, you will feel them. They will sting. They are unshakable, non-negotiable. And when I say it, know that I mean it with every fiber of my being. I stand 10 toes down. My word is my armor, my shield, my blade. It hurts you to see me like this. Now, good. Remember this. Every lesson you thought you taught me, I learned, I absorbed, I became. I learned from the best. I learned from you. And now, I'm unbreakable. I'm untouchable. I am myself. So many of you didn't want me to have a home, a place to rest, no friends I could trust, no love I deserved. You didn't even want me to love myself, all because, what? I left you? How cute. Look at Chicago now. Does it feel like home now that I'm gone? And Jamaica, where all the lies first began. I hope it's still home when Jehovah is finished with it. Wisconsin, I did not forget you. covering up secrets, and some of you showing my children and I just how deep your prejudice runs. To the young woman who hit me with her car, I hope it's not still too dark for you to see me. And to the police officer who ticketed me after jaywalking after my car accident, I hope my peep show was worth your wait. Now it's my turn. The truth is coming. Let's see how you'll stand when Jehovah delivers his judgment. Etana said in her song, Retribution. Retribution has a funny way of sneaking up on you. So you better watch what you do. Remember what I said in one of my videos. There are paths we are meant to walk, and not everyone is meant to follow us. Some of those paths are lonely, and the higher you climb, the clearer it becomes who was truly standing beside you and who was just clinging, waiting to stab you in the back. Understand this, there is a huge difference. Growth demands sacrifices. Sacrifices some people aren't willing to make. I welcome change because it was necessary for me. Who around me was doing better the way I wanted? No one. So I was going to get it or make it my damn self. CQ does not ask for permission to be me, to be happy. I am who I am. Take it or leave it. If I had stayed in Chicago, surrounded by the people and family I grew to distrust, that distrust would have hardened into hatred. Their lies, the ones they said to my face, and the ones they whispered behind my back, lived inside me. I tried to laugh it off. I tried to pretend I didn't see. But every time I changed, every time I grew, it cost me something. My silence cost me sleep. My silence cost me peace. My insides wanted to scream, "Don't ever speak to me." You know why. You know what you did to me, to him, to her. I don't care if you can't handle it. You're going to hear it until you come clean. And when this world won't make you answer for it, best believe Jehovah will. He will deal with you like you dealt with us. Real friends will get this. Change is sacred. It's survival. It's proof I didn't end where others expected me to. I changed because I had to, or I would have lost myself. I was tired of dimming my light, tired of waiting on empty promises, tired of needing validation from people who couldn't even see their own worth. I changed because staying stuck hurt more than growing. If you can't accept that, I never needed you. You never needed me. Misquote me. Misunderstand me. Say what you must to justify staying exactly where you are. But I will never apologize for changing. I will never regret walking away from those who turned their backs on me. True love doesn't silence your truth to make someone else feel taller. It grows with you. Real friends adjust. Real connections evolve. Yes, I've changed. I'm like an atomic cake, layered, complex, earned each layer and deserving of respect. You've only taken what wasn't yours to claim. Be very careful who you're speaking to. I have no problem calling each and every one of your names and laying out exactly what you've done. So tell me if that's the game you all really want to play with me and Jehovah. Let's see how bold you are when the truth starts speaking back. You claim to be so smart, but you're using the wrong head, which has never gotten you anywhere, especially not with me. Remember, Jehovah is the God who hears and sees everything. You all worship the one who has been denounced, and you're enjoying playing in his boneyard. And when those maledictions you call down upon my head come storming back on yours, may Jehovah have mercy on your souls. And don't come running to me for anything. You did this to yourselves and your entire generation. Like I said before, not my problem.